Today, we will be testing a 15-minute trading strategy. But before we do, if you have not watched the first video on the channel and all the videos after that, you need to go do that now. Here at the Academy of Forex, we are building the best trading system possible as a team. There is also a link down below to sign up for TradingView. You can save a little bit of money if you use the link below to sign up for your account. You can also find a link below to join us on Discord. Lastly, if you would like a list of all the indicators we have tested along with their win rates, but you aren't interested in watching all the videos on the channel, you can sign up for our $9 Patreon, and you will receive the complete list of indicators. We also would like to introduce our Patreon exclusive Discord channel. As a $9 Patreon, you will be invited to join an exclusive Discord channel where we will give you a list of winning indicators and links for the MT platform, give you winning strategies, post trade ideas, give advanced advice, and much more. So click the link below to join our Patreon. Alright, as I said, today we will be testing a 15-minute trading strategy. Before we do though, I wanted to put the testing scoreboard up for everyone to see. So to date, we have tested a total of 49 different strategies. This one will be the 50th, with 13 of them being profitable. We've also tested a total of 562 indicators, with 237 of them being winners. The best ones so far were able to achieve a 100% win rate. Now you need to go back and watch those videos to understand the context of how they were able to achieve that. So go back and watch those videos and see what you can get out of those winning indicators. And keep in mind that we test all these strategies and indicators on the Forex market, but they can be applied to just about any market universally. Okay, so today's strategy is a 15-minute strategy. Like I said at the beginning of the video, it was tested on the Euro versus the USD, and it consists of only 3 indicators. Technically, 2 indicators in this case, but if you don't use a specific one, then it can be used as 3 indicators. And so the first indicator that we're using is the SMA 5-13 cross. And so those of you who are regular viewers of the channel will know this one from a video that we tested using this indicator. And so basically what it does is it plots 2 moving averages, and every time those moving averages cross, it gives either a buy or a sell signal depending on whether or not the moving averages are crossing down or crossing up. And so the cool part about this indicator is that you can go in and you can modify the lengths of, or the periods of, the 2 moving averages. And so that's what I've done, because what we are wanting is a 10 period moving average and a 20 period moving average. And then the other indicator that we are using is just a standard EMA. And that one is the big blue line right there, and it is set to a 100 period. The setup on this is basically what we are looking for is a moving average cross, but what we are going to do is use the EMA as an overall trend direction to get an idea of which way trend is going, and then we are going to take the crosses in the appropriate direction. And so, for example, and this should be pretty easy, this is a pretty basic setup. When the price action is above the blue EMA, then we are only taking long trades or buy signals that are given by the SMA 513. When price action is below the blue EMA, then we are only taking the sell signals given by the SMA 513. So like I said, pretty common setup pretty easy. We've dialed in the moving averages according to the original video that claimed this is a 100% profitable moving average cross strategy, which is why we're giving it a shot to see what we can get out of it. So let's go ahead and take a look at a couple of signals here. So as I said, when price action is below, which really what we should be looking for is the buy and sell signal. So we get a sell signal right here, and you can see that price action closes below the blue EMA. And so that fits all the criteria that we are looking for to enter that short. The stop is going to be just on the other side of the blue EMA. And so in this particular case, it'd be about 4.5 pips roughly. And then we're doing a 1-to-1 risk reward. And so we would be looking for a target of 4.5. And you see that it goes down, gets us to that 4.5 pretty easily. Then over here on this side, we get a buy signal right here, that buy tag, and you see that price action is above the EMA, not the other two EMAs. Or the other two moving averages. We're not taking that into consideration, whether they're above or below the EMA. We're only looking for price action to be above when that signal takes place. And so again, we'd be right here. Our stop would be right at about 5 pips roughly. And you can see it takes off really nicely, getting us to our take profit. Looks like we would have probably picked up another one right here as well. Right here on this, we get that buy signal, buy tag. Looks like we're at about 10 pips on this one, and price takes off really nicely there once again, getting us to our take profit. So that's the strategy. That's what we're looking for. What I'm going to do here is go ahead and fast forward through the 50 trade test. And once we get through that, on the other end, we'll take a look at what the strategy was able to achieve. Alright, so that puts us at the end of the testing right there. Before we take a look at what this was able to achieve, now would be a good time to say that if you are interested in excelling your trading knowledge, I highly recommend that you join our Patreon-only channel on our Discord server. You can find a link to our Patreon down below, as well as a link to our Discord. Once you sign up as a patron, it'll give you access to the Patreon-only channel, where we post some really great advanced information about trading strategies, trading indicators, trading philosophy in general. Our admin Jay and some of the regular members are posting regular, almost everyday market analysis, where they put up screenshots of charts, where they've marked out areas of support and resistance, indicators that they're using, exactly when they're entering trades, exiting trades, taking profits, the whole deal. They're growing small accounts really quickly with the information that they're putting out for everyone to see. And as I mentioned in the beginning of the video, you will get access to the full list of indicators that we have tested. We've recently had that transferred over into an Excel sheet, so you'll get the Excel sheet and the PDF of all those indicators, showing exactly which indicators were winners, which ones are losers, as well as their win rates. And you'll get access to an Excel sheet of all the strategies that we have tested. And that shows exactly which strategies were winners, which ones are losers, as well as links to go back and review those strategy videos. And so there is a lot of benefits to becoming a patron of the channel, and it doesn't cost hardly anything at all. I highly recommend it. Alright, so what was this strategy able to achieve? Well, definitely was not able to achieve a 100% win rate, which is no surprise. I highly doubt that over a long enough period of time, any strategy is going to be 100%. I can almost guarantee that, but of course we don't like to deal in certainties, which is kind of the theme of that anyways. And so this was a 50 trade test. Out of those 50 trades, we had 26 winners, we had 24 losing trades. And so that pretty much puts you at break even if you consider the spreads or any commissions that you'd be paying. You probably actually end up losing a little bit of money. But as I've said many times before on these strategy testing videos and probably on the indicator videos as well, kind of the first step as a trader is to just be able to not lose money. The vast majority of traders out there are losing money consistently, and so the first step is to just kind of break even. Once you can break even, keep your head above water and just kind of tread that water, then you can slowly start to build off of that and eventually work your way to being profitable, a little bit more profitable, then a lot profitable, and so on. And so in that aspect, I guess this strategy does work for that particular reason. But as far as being a winning strategy, this is not going to go on the winning list. And so that's it for this one. I mean, there's not much else that needs to be said about this. It's a moving average cross, and it just doesn't work that well. There are definitely better ways of doing it. So like I said, it's going to go on the no list, quote unquote. There's actually really no list in particular. But from here, we are going to go ahead and get back to testing some more indicators.